My colleague, Susanna Sheffer, the longest-serving editor of Growing Without Schooling magazine, noted in GWS 71, "We at GWS don't feel comfortable using unstructured to refer to education without a fixed curriculum or worksheet or a schedule. The structure of life, and hence of education, in some families' homes may be fluid and negotiable, but it is still no less a structure for being so. It arises from the needs of the various people, the things they want to do, the things they need in order to do what they want to do." John Holt writes in his book Learning All the Time about this. "I tend to be wary of the term structure, since those who use it generally mean only one thing: some adult standing over a child telling him what to do and making sure that he does it." We addressed this issue many times in the pages of Growing Without Schooling, and in issue 71 we noted, "The trouble is, by saying that a non-coercive or unprogrammed situation is unstructured, implies that it is formless, that it lacks any structure at all. But it also implies that structure is always coercive and lack of structure always liberating." And this is what John Holt objected to, and what we object to now. Here is John writing about this problem in his book, Freedom and Beyond. "Almost everyone who talks or writes about learning situations that are open, free, non-coercive, learner-directed, calls these situations unstructured, and their traditional authoritarian, coercive, teacher-directed opposites structured. People who support open learning use these words in this way as much as people who oppose it. It is a serious error. There are no such things as unstructured situations. They are not possible. Every human situation, however casual and unforced, has a structure. If two men meet by chance on the street and for half a minute talk to each other, that meeting has a structure, perhaps even a very complicated one. Who are the two men? What is their relationship to each other? Are they more or less equals, or does one have some kind of power over the other? Is the encounter equally welcome to both of them? If not, why? We ask dozens, scores perhaps, even hundreds of such questions. The answers to any one of them will have something to do with the structure of the meeting on the street. And the structure of the meeting exists within many other structures. So, and this is me speaking, so the question to ask about a situation then is there a structure, but what is the structure in this case? What does it look like? What are its elements? Who made it? For example, if a child wants to build something for which she will require some help from a parent, she will need to make arrangements with the parent, take into account the shape of their respective days, figure out what kind of help she wants and how much time they both want to spend on the project, and on and on. As John wrote in GWS 29, good work requires a kind of selflessness, a purity of motive, a willingness to submit oneself to the requirement not of the boss, but of the task. The requirements of the task, the demands it makes on us, are what inspire us to keep